My name is Brandon Devine, and I'm a senior software developer here at Pay Tel Communications. Syncfusion was actually in place here already when I started working, but a recent case of a problem I was trying to solve was migrating from the SQL Server reporting component that's a part of Microsoft's .NET framework to something that works in .NET Core. And the bold reports solution was that upgrade from .NET framework to a .NET Core platform that we run now. It always made things like I don't have to reinvent the wheel on editors that need a certain thing or grids with built-in functionality. So it kind of solves any problem on a complex component that I don't already have written. It's already there. The ease of use of the ready-made component, along with the documentation that is just readily available, I really enjoy that. The interaction I've had back and forth, the speed on answer has been really good. It's never been a blocker. I've never had a sprint where I didn't get an answer if I had a question. What happened recently with both reports was specifically setting up a call and getting on the phone with a few engineers and really talking through what it seemed like my blockers were. I don't think you could ask for anything else in a component set, really. That's it. Well, the support, it really has, whether it be tickets or in person, I think is the part that's going to set someone above others. Is how do you get from that situation to a working situation? And that's really what it's been for me, for sure. I didn't even realize until today that you have a .NET Core version of that. For a while, it was just mobile, and then now we have upgrading to MAUI for our mobile apps, and something that could be similar as well. Really feels like the chat control now might be my next. The grid, always and even if I don't need a grid look, a little bit of a template column or something in there, because I don't have to go in and do anything except set up the data call, and the grid does it, filters and exports to Excel. I don't have to do any of that. So grid is definitely a go-to. And then a lot of the editors, for date, time, and calendars and things like that, they fit in a lot better than starting with just an input and building one up from there to look how I want it to look. Anytime someone talks about something, I will mention that I've never looked to go back to one of the other ones from Syncfusion or recommended it. So Syncfusion has taken any component that we need and been there for us to use. So I'd say the near future is going to be, I believe, going back and reevaluating where the chat component is and seeing how that fit for, like I said, the same kind of look and feel, fit something in that already has every other piece that we have in our component and more already built in. That's the future for me.